secret trading method. Now, you may think that this is some kind of, you know, extraordinary new thing. It's not. It's basically taking what you already have and making money out of it. I mean, how easy can this be? I mean, I thought to myself, throughout the year, I've been watching my players go down in value. I had Aguero, the 89 Aguero from December time. I think I spent like 800,000 on him. 3 months later, he's worth 300,000. So I thought to myself, why not start trading my team? Why not start trading the players that I have ready for the League SBCs? It seems crazy to leave all of these players that I have, you know, Varane, Iniesta, Mascherano, if the Barclays Premier League one comes out, Edison, Umtiti, Aspas, Dembele, Rulli. These are all players that I can sell and make money on, but I'm just leaving them in the club. So why don't I use these to make money on? So just a few examples that I've been doing. Let's have a look at my trading platform then. So I've got 23 up. I could easily have more than that. I've actually only got 15 because 8 have already sold this morning, and I've been at work all day, so all I've had access to is relist all. That's all I've done today. So I've probably spent a grand total today of about 5 minutes on this. It's crazy. And I went out and bought a new Kolasinac this morning, mass bid. I bought another Varane this morning, mass bid, and I've made probably 10 grand on those. I bought another De Gea this morning. Again, I bought him back for 190,000. I sold him for 215. I've sold 2 others this week. One was 230, one was 220. I have made so far this week, just on De Gea, around 80 grand. And I've done nothing, barring using him in my team. When I go to bed, I put him on the transfer market. I make 20 grand. 3 times this week. That's crazy. You know, so you can use this as a trading method, or you can use it to supplement the one you already have. I mean, Kolasinac, I bought him for 62 the other day. I bought him back for 63. Okay, not a massive profit, but what's that, 3,000? What else would I be doing with him today? I'd be leaving him in my squad. He'd be making no money, and he'd be going down in value. So I sold him for 68. I get back 65, and I buy him back for 63. That's 2,000 profit. I made 15 grand on him today, so that's 17,000. I made 2 grand. No, I think I made 3 grand on him because I bought him for 16. 250. So just under 3 grand. So we're looking at what he made, 4 grand. So that's 4, 5.5. That would be about 3. So what's that? 8 grand, 10 grand, 12. 15, 30, and I bought him for 15, so that's like 3 grand again. So I'm looking at like 20 grand profit in next to, well, for 5 minutes work pretty much. I mean, you know, and I will just keep buying these and relisting them, and I'm using the profit to buy more, because then when the SBC comes, I'm going to have like 5, 10, 15 of these to sell. And guess what? When it pops at 7 o'clock on a Friday, these are going to go up in value. This is going to go to the max bin probably. So we're looking at like, I don't know, like 50 grand on him. That's 12 grand profit card. And instead of leaving that one card in my transfer pile that I haven't used, that's just been in my club for 2 months because I thought it was going to come out instead of a Japanese SBC, I've now made another 10 grand, you know, and then I'll make another 10 grand, another 10 grand. So by the time the SPC comes around, I'm going to be making like, I don't know, 400 or 500 grand. I'm going to have a load more players in the squad. That is actually the easiest thing to do. Literally, as I said, it takes no effort whatsoever to do. So that's the basics of my trading method. If you have any questions, leave me the questions. If you like this trading method, try it. If it makes you money, tweet me. If you watch it and you think this is great, I want to see some more, subscribe. I will be bringing out lots and lots and lots of videos until the end of 18, and 19 this is going to blow up. I am expecting to be up there with the best, giving you the best tips, with Matt FUT Trader, all of these guys, Morgan. I watch their videos, they're great, and that's what I will be next year. This year is the first year I've traded. I've made over 13 million profit, and it's only going to go one way. So if any of you four guys who are watching have any questions, feel free to drop them now. I'm going to be on for about another 30 seconds or so. If not, I'm going to end the video. But I just want to give you guys an insight to how I'm making so much money. As I said, I'm making hundreds of thousands a week on this. I don't know what I'm on this week. Let's have a quick look. So we're on 142,000 since Sunday. So what is it, Wednesday? So we made about 35, 40 grand a day. And that's literally from just doing this. I haven't I haven't done any kind of transfers really, other than this. I've made 150 grand, so I made 35 grand a day just by sitting here. Now, if I went out and I bought 100 of these cards, I could easily treble, quadruple this. So how do you do it? WWNN. So, as I said, I look for players in my club that are half decent rated, and I listed them. That's pretty much the basics of it. But the quick summary. Okay, so find players that people want. So my logic is if I had a look at some of the players here. Now, Fernandinho has already sold twice in the last week. Fernandinho is a player I want in my squad. He is a fantastic player. He's underrated. For an 86 player, he's so good. Hi JS, how are you? He's so good. Laporte, he is going to go extinct. When this SBC comes out, he's going to go extinct. He's another player I'm really interested in getting some more of before it comes out. Because when the Liga SBC comes in, 84 centre back for Atletico, you're going to need a few more for Bilbao. You're going to need him because he's such a high rated card and people will buy him because they're lazy. De Gea in my squad. So a lot of these players I buy for my own squad. That's the simple part. I know they're going to sell because I want them, so someone else wants them. And then I buy them for less than the buy it now price. So the buy it now price is say 200,000. I try and buy them for 190. I go on to FUTBIN, I go on to FUTWIZ, all that. Find what the lowest bin is and I will mass bid and buy them for cheap. I will then list them up for a higher price, 10 to 15% above the buy it now price. So De Gea, I bought him for 190. I'm selling for 215. The last one I sold, I believe, was 220. And I sold one last week for 230k. So as you can see, you know, I'm making a lot of money on these cards. Find cards people want, sell them, buy low, sell high. Buy them under the bin, sell them above. Tech Avion, it's a bit like Tech Avion, except for I'm not wasting my time with a hunter, I'm not wasting with the contracts, I'm just selling these. Now if I get one that has a really good chemistry, that has like a hunter card, you know, all the better. And I've had quite a lot of those. But Catalyst, this is, you know, he's a central defensive midfielder. For that card, perfect. You know, this is all the main reasons why. Azpilicueta and Kolasinac both are absolute beasts of a player. I mean, an 82 rated centre back. Well, no. What do you mean you don't know what the right price is? Because, you know, I look at the minimum buy it now price, and it's, say, for Kolasinac, the minimum buy it now price is about 65. A lot of the prices do fluctuate, yeah, but that's why if it goes down, these are players that I use. So you look at these are players that I use all the time. Aguero is not going to go down much in value. He may go down to 800,000 one day, but he's in my squad. I'm going to keep this guy. Hi Bram, how are you, man? So this is one I am going to keep in my squad. Kolasinac is a beast. The only reason I would get rid of this guy is to get Maldini into my squad, which I'm working on, and it will take a few, you know, it might take a month or two, but I want the Maldini, the Pele, all that kind of stuff. As per Equator, for me, I had Carl Walker. He, for me, is just as good, if not better. He lacks a bit of pace compared to him, but 85 pace, he's no slow coach. 81 physicality, 88 defending. He's class. You know, for me, that is fast enough, so I actually really like him. These guys, WWNN, these guys are definitely needed for the SBC. There's no way you will not need an Alba, you will not need a PK, you will not need a Varane. These players are integral to completing the La Liga SBC. They will definitely be needed, 110%. So they won't go down. If you know, they may go down next week, but it's highly unlikely because I'm selling these every day. So the chances of these going down too much isn't really an issue for me because I've already bought him low. So I don't have to worry about this going down too much. De Bock, again, The Belgium League is coming up. That's another one. Rakitic, integral again to the Liga SBC. De Gea is in my squad. Again, he's not going to go down much. There aren't many 91 rated goalkeepers who are this good. And the only reason this is going to go down is because of the Team of the Year. But the Team of the Year isn't coming out for at least a month or two. So again, I'm not worried. And even if it does, yeah, I do. I believe they are. There's a lot of talk about it. Yeah, Team of the Season is in a month, I know. But, again, De Gea is 215,000. Is he going to go down much? He's a 91 rated keeper. I mean, you know, bloody hell. Can you see him go down too much? I can't really see him going down to like 50 grand. And even so, as I said, he's probably one of the best rated keepers on the game. You know, barring Neuer's rating and some of the icon ratings, he isn't going to go down much. And as I said, Fernandinho isn't in form. He isn't going to go down much because he's so wanted. And, you know, he's not going to get, there's not going to become more of him unless there is Player of the Month. Not Player of the Month, sorry. He's in Team of the Week, which for a central defensive midfielder doesn't happen very often because they're going to have to score. He's a centre midfielder. Is he going to score many? Probably not. So again, I think he's pretty safe. But what I'm saying is, you know, barring catastrophic things happening, these cards are not going to go down much, and a lot of the cards for the SBCs are going to hold their value. So yeah, and I think they will come before Team of the Season because EA want you to waste your coins, so then they can bring out Team of the Season, and it's going to cost, you know, the price is going to be inflated. People can't buy them, so they're going to go up a bit. You know, so that's my basic idea. Have you got any more questions on this? Does this make sense? You know, are there any questions? If there are, tell me and I'll cover them now. If not, as I said, comment, leave me a message, tweet me, subscribe, follow. You know, I love doing this. As I said, you know, watch my Twitter. This isn't something I've made up. I've literally posted probably half of the profit that I've made. Not all of them because, you know, don't have time to do that. But half of my profit I've posted. Some of the big ones I've posted because it looks, you know, everyone's like, wow, where is this money coming from? I've never used him. Prime Crespo. Let's have a look at his stats. I'll have a quick look while we're on stream. Give me a second. Let's have a look. So I've heard a lot of good things about him, to be honest, but I've never tried him myself. So let's have a look at his stats. So pace, quite good. Larsson's better for pace. Owen's better for pace. Shooting, solid. You can't argue with that. Great shooting. Passing, vision, good. Crossing is okay. Free kick accuracy, don't put him on free kicks, not a problem. Long passes, he's a striker. Is he going to be playing long passes? No. Curve, okay. Dribbling, solid. That's a solid player. Defending, he's a striker who cares. Heading accuracy 92, great. Again, I think Larsson is a little bit higher, so for me, I prefer Larsson. Physicality, jumping, stamina, strength, he's good, yeah. But, you know, it's each their own. It's what kind of player you like. I like pacey players. Now, 89 pace is fast, but it's not fast enough for me. If I'm going to spend that much on an icon. I mean, as I said, I've got, where is he? So we've got Aguero, 91 pace with Hunter on, so he's a little bit faster. Now, I think he's probably about 94, 95. So that's good. And then again, I have Larsson, I think he's 91 basic, and he's on Hunter, so he's going to be that little bit faster as well. Yeah, 90 pace, is that a little bit faster, so he's like 94, 95. So those two up front for me work really well. Fernandinho here, then I've got Alba, I've got Kolasinac and Azpilicueta, and then I've got De Gea in goal. So my team works really well for me, but I've got them up at the moment because I'm trying to sell them, and if I do, I'll buy them back. One quick thing I want to show you while you're here. Bronze cards. Bronze cards bring down your rating so much. I mean, I've been playing teams that are like full icon teams, Henry, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, all of that, and I was getting trounced, you know, because I haven't got a chance. I mean, he's got Vieira, Prime, they're all Prime icons, this whole team. I've put this team in where they're all 46 and 47s. I'm now playing teams with Begovic in goal, Eric Bailey as a centre back. You know, I've even played some guy with Gareth Barry in his team. I mean, you know, they're all really good players, and the players are probably better, but the teams aren't as good. So if I can play a through ball, I'm gone. And that's what I love about this. So if you haven't done it, do it already, because it evens up the playing field. I don't like cheating, and I don't like gaining an unfair advantage, but the amount of people who are doing this to me, I thought, you know what, I'm only evening up the playing field. So do it. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave that there. I may well be on later, and we'll have another chat. If you have any questions, follow me up. So ZX Flames, send me a message on Twitter. I'm gonna finish this stream now. Send me a message on Twitter, subscribe, leave me a message, and I will get back to you, man. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there because I want to keep this video quite short, relatively short. But yeah, cheers, man. I appreciate that. Watch the videos, ZX Flames. See what you think. Try and make some money. If you can't, give me a message. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Wish you all the best. Peace out. If you do make money, let me know. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. Peace out, guys. Have a good one.